Ooh, it started.
Again.
Last time we got up here,
All right, here we go.
we got a chance to show you Savathun, the Witch Queen, and her majestic throne world.
Since then, it's been a wild year for Destiny.
You returned to the original Loot Cave to reclaim the fabled
Yeah, I remember that.
Gallarhorn.
Then,
That was fun.
you exorcised an ancient evil from a hive queen. So you could put it inside a grenade launcher.
And now, you've been spending the past few weeks cleansing a derelict Leviathan from its twisted nightmares.
In fact, the last year has been the best year we've ever had in the Destiny community. I hope you can feel it as well. And seeing this kind of reaction from our community, it's both humbling and inspiring.
Because our team here at Bungie, we're not just developers, we're also guardians. We're trying to build what we'd love to play in Destiny, and that's what brought each one of us here. Brought us not only to
Put on my
Bungie,
glasses.
but also brought all of us to this final showdown between light and darkness.
So, without further
This is
ado,
it. This is Lightfall.
this is the beginning of the end. This is Lightfall.
When they see this glorious end, they will come for us.
Is this Destiny?
The faithless struggle to its last
That's
drop.
Callus! Is that Callus?
It's who they are.
This doesn't look like it's Earth. Who is that?
Let them come and see. Our shame reveal what they do then.
This doesn't look like Destiny. This looks like something completely different.
Shackled from hope.
Oh, new supers, new subclass, new subclass. It just has to be, right?
Only in the end.
Are we getting a new darkness subclass? Yes, yes we are. I was right. I said we were gonna get a poison super or something. Oh my god. And the logo change. Oh, I'm gonna pass out.
100 times.
Oh
now,
my
and
God.
Every time I see it, I still kind of get goosebumps.
Instantly, I had chills.
I knew we were gonna get a new super.
It's all
I don't think it's
here,
poison,
all
though, it's something
happening
else.
Now. Things are finally coming to a head.
Oh, it's so-
Thematically, we
so
really
excited.
have been honing in on that kind of bombastic, big set piece approach.
It's gonna be over-the-top action, adrenaline pumping, like the whole time.
This is really kicking off the conclusion to the Light and Dark saga, where we finally face down this foe that we've been anticipating facing for so long. It's pushing it to 11.
We've
It
been
felt
hinting
so
at this
cyberpunk-like,
malicious force
like
in the darkness.
ultra
that's been our
futuristic
enemy behind
almost.
a lot of our conflicts. We revealed that enemy. We put a name on it and put a face
Like,
on
the
it.
city
and that
looks
enemy
so
is the
different
Witness. And
when
the
you're up
Witness
close.
is coming with its newly empowered disciple, Callus.
Callus
Oh,
is
and
really
that's what he
crash
looks like.
landing
Holy
with
crap.
a new and more powerful army than ever before. They've got new powers, they've got new armor, they've
They
got
look like they're
Tormentors to
Lubraean.
join their ranks that are going to be bigger and badder enemies.
And that's a
than we've ever
Lubraean right
faced.
there, I think.
Callus is taking that army that he's bringing with him to be the harbinger of the Witness's doom.
Those are the Guardians. That
This is
armor
such
looks
a pivotal
so
moment
cool.
for Destiny. Everyone.
It looked
is
like it
coming
wasn't
to
part of
have a
Destiny, like it was a
last
different
stand
game.
With Callus and the Witness to really avoid the next collapse, something that we've been trying to avoid ever since Destiny 1.
Is this the last city?
We see in the trailer that we're headed to Neptune, and on Neptune there's been
Oh.
this hidden city called Neomuna where an alternate version of humanity has been blooming since the collapse.
We're going to Neptune!
Neomuna is the capital
Neomuna.
city of Neptune. It's a giant metropolis that we were completely unaware existed until now. What's
Oh.
interesting and exciting to me about this place is that it's pristine, it's new. It's not like a lot of the places that we've explored
It's
previously
on the
in
surface
Destiny.
of Neptune.
Exploring that space is very,
Just
very
hidden
cool.
under the clouds.
There's so much new
That is
stuff
so
to
cool.
discover in Neomuna and in Neptune. And also I saw some new characters
That's
there.
why it looks so
I'm
different.
really excited to get to know Cloudstriders and their story.
Cloudstriders can be compared to Guardians. They're both protectors of a civilization that's potentially under threat. But Guardians were chosen. It's their duty to protect humanity.
Okay, this is straight up
Cloudstriders have
cyberpunk
chosen
right
to
here.
protect their people.
What is
There's
going
like
on?
an awesome opportunity for the Guardians to learn from the Cloudstriders
Cloudstriders.
and their way of living and their philosophy of life.
So we've got the newness of that city, the newness of the Cloudstriders that we've.
This is like a
never
whole
been
branch
aware
of humanity
And then,
that's
of course, you
been
get a glimpse of
living on
this
Neptune,
green
separate from the
energy.
rest, separate from the collapse.
I wonder what that is.
That is so freaking cool.
Strand is the new darkness power that we discovered here.
Strand.
Something that's unique about Strand, unlike any of these other powers we've ever had before, when you play through Lightfall, you are discovering this power for the first time. No one in the universe
That is
ever
so
in the history of
fucking cool.
Destiny has used Strand before.
This is the Guardian discovering darkness on their own and learning how to shape it and manipulate it and use it against Callus and his forces and, you know, have fun in the new urban environment of Neomuna. You are really going to have to prepare
Oh my
yourself for
God.
a wild ride.
We just got a
Oh
glimpse
my God.
of our new destination, Neomuna, our new foe, Callus and the Shadow Legion, paired with the Witness, and a very brief glimpse at Strand, but that's just barely scratching the surface of what this release has to offer.
Right, like what we've just seen in that trailer is just the tip of the iceberg, and we've got a whole lot more we're excited to show you coming up.
Last year, we wanted to return to our studio's roots in creating some of the best shooter campaigns in the industry.
That's been our legacy since Halo, and we tried to push that front and center in The Witch Queen.
And it's about more than just guns, but creating an adventure in a handcrafted world full of surprises. Then, we added the legendary campaign option, because great combat needs to challenge you, to test your thumb skill, your tactics, and your build crafting.
And we heard loud and clear that you want more of that. In fact, 2 out of every 3 players that completed the Witch Queen campaign did it on Legendary.
You tested yourself against the
That
Witch Queen
logo
in your
looks
Lucid
so
Hive
cool.
and rose to that
It just
challenge.
doesn't feel like
And
Destiny,
then
but
you
it's
let
so
us
cool.
know it was one of the best shooter experiences that we've ever made.
So with Lightfall, we want to push that even further. We want to give you the best Bungie action experience that we can create with the brand new Lightfall campaign.
Lightfall is going to change the way that our players move, fight, and explore everywhere in Destiny.
Neptune is this fantastic destination. The capital city of Neomuna is a really fun place to explore, and it's this bright neon metropolis. There's a harbor, office buildings, an arcade.
This is a city that we've made, and using Strand to traverse through it and explore it, it's going to be so exciting.
There's some places that once you whip out that grappling hook, ooh, you're gonna be able to explore and get to places that you couldn't before.
Oh,
Look at that up
it's
there.
so
I wonder if
freaking
I can
cool.
grapple to there. I'm going to be a kid in a candy store.
It's not a city that is collapsed.
Ooh,
it is a
the
city that
PvP
has
community
lived
prepare
through
for
the
Strand being
collapse.
overpowered as fuck.
Neptune now has to deal with the cloak being pulled back and them being revealed to the world and are now central of the conflict.
Callus has taken his capital ship and just like planted it right down in part of the city, and it's Cabal-occupied territory. It's a city under siege. You've got this infiltrator vibe at times where you feel like a tactical team going into a skyscraper. You're dealing with Cabal roadblocks and patrols all throughout the city. The Shadow Legion, they provide that like characteristic Cabal brute strength. They're all about like volatility
such a
and
cool
power,
design for the Cabal.
and they've been enhanced now by pyramid technology. They have these suppression devices that can take away some of your super, take away some of your abilities, and then they fight
Ooh.
alongside these terrifying new pyramid units.
What was that?
Super, take away some of your abilities, and then they have these suppression devices that can take away some.
That's the Gambit hand cannon that people have been bitching about. They want it back. What was it called? I forgot what it's called. Not Dire Promise. I don't
pyramid
remember.
units called Tormentors.
As part of his discipleship to the Witness,
Oh, okay.
Callus has been upgraded, and so the Tormentors that they've brought in,
Tormentors.
are
That
these
Tormentors, what I thought would
huge,
look like
unstoppable behemoths.
What I thought was the
They wield
Lubraean.
scythes.
It's not.
They can attack from a distance.
Because that
They
doesn't
can
make
bring you in
sense.
close.
Technically,
They can
Rolt
drain
was
your
the
very
last
life
Lubraean.
force from you. They
Lubraean.
are basically embodiments of terror.
It's like a boss character within the battlefield. Your stomach drops. You're like, okay, I'm playing through, I'm having fun, I'm popping heads, doing this thing, and then boom, there it is.
That's so cool.
We've got all the new stuff going
actually
into the game.
added a boss
Strand,
back into the game, like mini
Tormentors,
bosses.
Shadow Legion, a cool new environment. These are all
Because
a
up to
great
now, we've
setting
only
for
had
a new
wanted
legendary
enemies
campaign, and we're
and
still
champions.
making sure that we go through and we tweak and tune and we balance the encounters to have that right challenging level of difficulty for players.
The Legendary campaign was a huge hit coming out of the Witch Queen. It was the first time we had done that sort of elected difficulty where you could really test your skill and test your power. And so we're going to bring that back for Lightfall.
Of course, you're still going to have that higher reward tier, and we still want to make sure that you get that inside track towards being raid ready.
Everyone back at the studio
it's gonna
is
be so much fun
hard
to
at work
use.
on Lightfall, putting in the details and making this whole release come alive and continue to surprise and delight players. I am so excited to get this out.
Lightfall is unlike anything players have seen before in Destiny, and it's another.
Hold
So
on.
excited to get this out.
Lightfall.
That's got to be a new exotic, right? What is that? It's hard to tell.
Unlike
Is that an auto rifle? I think it's an auto rifle. Yeah.
anything players have
Yeah, that's an auto rifle. It looks like it's a high impact.
seen before in Destiny.
But that
And it's
definitely looks like an
another step that
exotic.
sends you hurtling to the conclusion of the Light and Dark saga.
Strand looks so cool. Oh, it's like the old Nova Bomb. In Destiny 1, there was a Nova Bomb variant that would split into 3. That looks like it's back,
Come on,
but with Strand.
amazing.
I'm super excited to dive
Hunters are
into
getting
Strand
the
and talk about all the new
the
stuff
hook
that
on
we
a
just
stick,
saw.
basically.
Strand, like Stasis, is a power from the darkness.
that looks
Unlike
so
our
cool.
light abilities, which are all about creation, darkness is more about consciousness.
Strand is psychic energy that forms this extra dimension or this sort of matrix that connects everything together, connects all living beings and all minds. And you, the Guardian, are sort of gaining the knowledge and gaining the power to peer into this alternate psychic universe and begin to
I wonder if
pull
the
at
egregores
these
will be related to
threads and
this.
tug at these wires that are connecting all these living beings.
When Guardians learn how to use Strand, it's almost like this third eye opens up. It's about peeling back the curtain of reality.
Or maybe it's
taking
related to
those
Deep Sight?
connections and then weaving them into new objects.
I think Deep Sight's just like
Yeah, and
a
it's pretty cool to see them come
a
together.
basic effect
like,
that
it's always been
you
there.
can- or
and now
basic
that we
ability
can
you have
tap
with the
into
darkness.
we can use it for our benefit, whether it's through movement or through damage.
It's probably just a separate thing
Strand
from everything
has
else.
a grappling hook. Since you're seeing
Grappling
into
hook.
this cosmic web, you are able to grapple at any point because the cosmic web exists everywhere.
That is gonna
Even
be
if
so
there's not
cool.
an object there,
On
it
that
will hook
strike.
on to that web and pull you forward. It's just taking
And then
that
hunters
idea
get
to
the
next
dive
level,
again?
putting that
Nice.
that
The
destiny spin on it.
Yep. The grappling hook initially started as part of the hunter's kit, right? They're all about fluid movement, rapidly traversing space, and being very agile. But as we were developing, it's like, oh man, this feels like it's too much fun to just keep it to one class, right? So we made the call to expand this super cool new ability across all 3 classes.
Okay, I'm glad that
On
everyone
the
gets
design
that.
side, we wanted
I agree. I
to
think that
come
should
up
be
with
part of every
how each of the
class.
classes interpreted this additional psychic dimension, like in their own way, right? So the Warlock, they're the telekinetic master of Strand. So they're going to be able to telepathically reach into the Strand dimension, pull matter out, and weave it into this big barrage of these Strand
Yeah, that's
missiles.
like the old Nova Bomb.
Wherever they land, these
It
missiles
kind
are
of,
actually
yeah.
going to unravel, sort of reweave themselves into a new form.
With the Titan,
Yeah, it's
you're
like
able
the
to
old
weave-
triple Nova Bomb from Destiny 1, but with Strand,
weave
which is cool.
themselves into a new form.
With the Titan, you're able to
Yep, they get more
weave these
fisties.
claws and do an area of damage
Ooh.
around you, spinning and slashing.
Oh, that's cool.
The super eye.
Okay, so it's like a combination of
slashing.
Burning Maul and Striker. because you got the spinning hammer thingy basically, and then you strike down on the ground to do an area of effect. It's basically those two
super
put together.
I think I'm most excited for is the Hunter rope dart super.
That's
The
for me.
Hunter does a flip and
I
weaves
cannot
the
wait.
strand
Oh,
into this rope dart and is swinging it as they're kind of moving around.
that looks so cool.
The first time I saw that, even in its kind of like rough state, it just blew my mind. We've learned a lot from creating our other subclasses, and we've taken those learnings about combat, about movement, about build crafting. We've put that all into Strand, and I'm so excited to see where players take it once it's out there in the wild.
Destiny is a game that gets even better when you play with your friends. We want to create communities that are welcoming, inclusive, and that let you bring your old friends and make new ones. And since last year, over 5 million new Guardians have joined our ranks.
We believe that there are still millions more of your friends that would love to play Destiny with you. And the things that you want to see us improve in Destiny are also exactly what's going to make it easier to convince your friends to come and check out the game.
It should be easier to create custom, incredible builds. Easier to find people to play with. Easier to swap from being that boss-melting, storm chaser-wielding, falling star juggernaut right into that ultimate yeehawing, dead man's tail shooting, Titan's rampart crutching sentinel.
And if none of what Joe just said makes sense to you, we want to fix that too. Because it's not about removing the depth that makes Destiny so great. It's instead about allowing everyone to dive deeper with ease.
They're gonna have loadouts, aren't they? Are they adding loadouts to your classes?
The changes we're making to make Destiny easier to come into, changes to how you build your characters.
Yes, I knew it.
Changes
Loadouts.
to how you
Thank
see
you.
what there is
Oh my
to do
God.
and what there is to accomplish. And
It's
in
such a
the
pain
year
in the
ahead,
ass to
we're
switch
actually
between
making it easier
PvP,
to form
PvE,
groups in Destiny, so you
endgame.
can go and do some of the
This is gonna be
great
so much
content that
easier.
Destiny has to offer.
All the teams are working together to build this experience, and so that's what's really exciting.
We keep on hearing from players like, hey, unless I have a friend to play with, I don't know what to do. And so what we're trying to give them is like, hey, here's a path to follow. Guardian ranks are basically like a knowledge ladder. We actually progress you through 11 ranks, and it's really like heavily focusing on like exposing players to all the systems of Destiny.
At some point, the story about you as a Guardian involves other Guardians and what they think about you. That is just a whole new dimension of your journey through Destiny that we've never really explored before. When you show up in the tower and you see that person who's at one of the highest ranks, you're gonna know that you're looking at a player who's actually really demonstrated mastery of many of the different activities in Destiny, not just from our perspective, but from the perspective of other players. Some of the higher Guardian ranks will actually be asking for you to step up, to actually rise to the occasion and prove to other Guardians that you are a strong player and a strong leader.
A lot of people have groups that they already play
love
with,
the
but
little
this will
emote
really
party
provide
there.
people the opportunity to be recognized for helping other people learn the game, but also provide more people to play with on a regular basis.
In the year of Lightfall, we're going to actually be investing in building a looking for group system in Destiny itself. You'll be able to
LFG
look for
in
other
the
players.
game.
You'll be able to find groups that are
That's
looking
awesome.
for players.
I'm so excited about being able to form groups in the next coming year because it can be really hard to get through some of the hard content solo, and making it so much easier to find people to play with is just going to make getting into Destiny and doing the awesome content so much easier.
Yeah, and
Well,
they'll be
there
able to
goes the
say,
Destiny
"This
2
is a
LFG
player
community."
who I can trust to lead
Kidding,
me through
obviously.
the new raid. I want to join their group." Or they can say, "These are players who are new to the activity. I want to take them for that first raid because that'll be a great experience for them and a valuable experience for me as a leader."
1 sec. I gotta check something. We're good. We're good. Okay, I think we're good.
It's really going to help players come together and understand each other better when they've never met before. It's going to make the game so much more social, and I think that it's going to really make Destiny
You'll experience
like
Oh,
they're on one
hold on.
team.
I'm not gonna skip anything then.
So Commendations is a feature that you'll experience towards the end of an activity. So you end the activity now and you get to see the screen that has all the people you played with. You can click on one of the Guardians and choose what experience you had with them. So like, were they a good team player? Were they fun to play with?
Oh,
there's no better way to actually show how good a person is as a teammate or as a leader than to have other
This system definitely isn't going to get abused.
Players say, this person's a great teammate, this person's a great leader. It's really a system that's designed to let players show appreciation for each other.
Also using the commendation system, people are going to be able to say like, hey, this person as a good leader, and looking at the Guardian rank system, they have a lot of experience. It's going to be, oh, that's the person I want to help me get through this hard content that I've been struggling with.
Social games like Destiny give you an opportunity to like really connect with other people and do things together and get to know each other. And with a system like LFG, you're making it so that more people can get that experience started than ever before.
Both the loadout screen and the mod manager are completely new features.
The mod manager is meant to make build construction Destiny a lot easier.
We all love our fashion game. The fashion game's amazing. And so we're going to take what we did for the fashion game,
it's not great,
and we're bringing it to the Buildcraft game. There's going to be
It's
one
okay.
screen where you can go to and do
If it
your
was free to
entire
unlock
loadout
everything,
for
then
your
it would
character.
be great.
It's going to be amazing.
So you'll be able to save the build that you've put together as a loadout and then switch between those things as you're going from activity to activity.
It looks like you can have 5 loadouts, but I hope to God there's the ability to have more. Please. Because sometimes I want more than one loadout per class, or subclass, I mean.
Yeah, I feel like with the new release of Destiny and the commendation system mixed with Guardian ranks, we're giving players even new aspirations. It isn't going to be just about power level, it won't just be about gear. It's also going to be about that Guardian rank. It's going to be about those commendations. It's all the ways that we're bringing players together.
The commendation system is going to be the new 5 stars on Yelp. For this game, specifically. Hey, make sure you give me a high commendation.
So
and I'll see you next time.
We're also launching a brand new season of Destiny 2.
Ooh, here we go.
And as we've evolved our seasons over the years,
It's
we've learned a
Rasputin
lot.
based.
And I
Please
think
tell me
we've
it's
been able to
Rasputin
deliver
based.
some amazing character moments and events for the community.
My prediction is that it's
We're
supposed to be a
long
Rasputin
past
based
the era
season.
of content droughts. Instead, there are exciting story and events happening in Destiny almost every week, year round. And we're not slowing down.
Each season, we want to keep raising the bar for narrative experiences in any live game. We want to keep pushing to create unexpected adventures.
They have
that'll make
absolutely
every
been
season of
making
Destiny
amazing
unique.
seasonal
And we
stories.
want to keep listening and learning.
The last year
from
and a
you,
half has been
the
amazing
Destiny
for the
community,
stories.
so that we can create the strongest seasons of any live service.
Because the witness is coming. And if we want to survive, we need a crew. We need to enrich our defenses. If you're feeling surly, maybe even loot our enemies.
We may even need to find a captain to join us on our next adventure in the season of Plunder.
Season of Plunder? What the fuck? I was not expecting that. Mithrax!
Aramis has broken free.
Oh! What?
The old crew's now really under her command.
Aramis is back!
What is the human word?
Holy shit, Vive's gonna have a field day with this.
Pirates.
Oh, the Drifter, okay.
To deal with these.
And Spider's back.
Well, anchors away.
Oh, wait, so they might be bringing back the Tangled Shore.
Those pirates.
Oh my god, a Pirates themed season?
Hope you've got ammunition, Guardian. Time to blow this rickety barge.
Oh, that's an exotic shotgun. That looks beautiful. The Sea of Stars. Is this taking jabs at Sea of Thieves? I think it is.
Boom, 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 boom. Sorry, getting a little swept up in all this adventuring.
I cannot believe Aramis is going full-blown pirate in this one. Season of the Plunder. I need a screenshot of this. Hold on. For the thumbnail. I was not expecting a season of a pirate-themed season. And it really does feel like this is meant to be like an intermission season in between the Witch Queen and Lightfall, because we're now taking out an enemy that's been kind of sitting in the background for the last expansion and a half.
Are you most excited about for Season of Plunder?
And now she's back. Aramis,
This season we said, what if
Mithrax,
we
the
just
Drifter,
go to the stars and dig
Spider,
up buried treasure?
We
everyone
are
is
unearthing
coming
a lot
back.
of mysteries and secrets.
Treasure!
We're swashbuckling onto enemy spaceships. And then we're also
Oh, that's a
learning
new
lot-
Hunter
we're
melee.
swashbuckling onto
Oh, no,
unearthing
that's
a lot of
a finisher.
mysteries
I'm
and
dumb.
secrets. We're swashbuckling onto enemy spaceships. And then we're also learning a lot of things about some of our favorite characters.
We're gonna have an adventure.
Wait, is that?
We're also learning a lot of things about some of our favorite characters.
Is that Mithrax's daughter? I forgot her name.
We're gonna have an adventure this season.
Ido. I think it's Ido. Yeah.
Season of Plunder kicks off with Aramis being freed from her icy prison. She's collected old, fallen crews of pirates and rogue Cabal together in order to hunt
Rogue
down
Cabal
mysterious
too?
relics and treasures.
Damn.
It's time to meet your end.
So Guardians are tasked with stopping Aramis from collecting these relics. And in order to do that, you have to create your own crew of shady dealers and backroom brokers.
Drifter, Mithrax, Ido, and Spider are going to be helping you.
Anchors away. Ready when you are, Captain.
That's the beginning of Season of Plunder. What you're going to be doing is forming a pirate crew of your own. You're going to fill it with different crew members that you can recruit over the course of the season. Drifter is going to toss you the keys to your personal catch. Then you're just going to set out into the stars and do cool pirate stuff.
I'm so excited.
Cool pirate stuff. Yes, I love it.
This season,
That's the
we
name
have
of
multiple brand new activities
stream
coming
title.
that will really give you a sense of being on a pirate adventure. One of the mainstays of this season is a new 6-player offensive called Catch Crash.
When I saw the concept for the catch with the big mainsails on it, I just said, oh my god, this is gonna be a fun season.
Just like seeing Catch Crash through the different
It's
iterations.
Sea of
like
Thieves
fighting
in
on the
space,
deck
that's
of
what
the
it
ship.
is.
You get to become your own ammunition and launch yourself from a
That's funny
cannon
as hell.
to the other ship.
I mean, it's not the
And
first
you
time
are
we've
the
launched
weapon,
ourselves through a
so
cannon.
You're gonna go mess them up.
The second big activity we have coming this season is called Expedition.
Ooh, in the Cosmodrome.
You're going to be guiding a massive drill that's looking for this buried, hidden pirate treasure, and you're going to have to be fending off of all these pirate crews trying to protect their hoards. And then our final new activity coming this season is what we're calling Pirate Hideouts.
We have so many like different little maps that you can piece together fragments of this season, and they lead
that's
you
cool.
to the lair of the pirate lord, right? Their hideout.
These are their caves where they're hoarding all of their amazing treasures and their
This is what I
mysterious
thought
relics.
Lost Sectors was
Relics
originally
are
going to be,
mysterious
but
objects of dark
they weren't
power,
that special
and they're all over the system.
when they actually
We don't know
launched.
exactly what it is they do yet, but if Aramis is trying to collect them, it's nothing good.
Taking the opportunity to line the Arc 3.0 update with the Fallen, it just ended up working out perfectly
makes
because
total sense.
you got all the simple Arc weaponry and the Arc shielded captains. It feels right with that release, almost like we planned it.
And it makes sense they did Void first because it was a Hive-based season.
into your enemy spaces,
And
like,
then they
deleting
did
them.
Solar Second, which was a Cabal
It's
themed season.
The damage type.
So
people don't
Arc
hold
for the
W.
Fallen
You don't want to
also
retreat.
makes sense.
Unbridled aggression to the max.
So I wonder what next season's going to be
Hunter
about.
is really about close range action, being fluid and
new Hunter
dynamic
super?
and agile, evasive. So we're going to give Arc Hunter a new super. We call it Gathering Storm, where you summon your Arc Staff, like twirl it above your head, and then launch it out, and then it will embed into the ground or into like bosses or mini bosses or champions and jolt them. Like a big lightning strike will strike the staff and overcharge
that's
it. And while
cool.
that staff is overcharged, it'll start Tesla coiling little lightning bolts out at nearby enemies.
So, okay, it's like a combination of Blade Barrage. You're throwing your staff almost in the same form, and then it hits a target, does impact damage, and then does air effect damage. Oops, hit the mic. Kind of like Stormcaller. That I like that. I was imagining it being something a little different, but This works. I like it.
Warlock is kind of this elemental
cannot wait.
conduit. You are a class that will turn yourself.
Well,
into
literally in
lightning
an
to
hour I'll
create
have it.
things out of
Half,
lightning.
not even an hour.
Previously,
Half an
we
hour.
had this exotic armor piece called Getaway Artist, where you consume your grenade and it'll make a what we call a sentient arc soul that fires faster and
Arc
does
buddy.
more damage as a result. So we decided to roll that into base arc soul behavior. Anytime you are amplified,
okay.
any arc soul you have from any source will become the supercharged version.
Yeah.
That
That
will
is
fire
cool.
off just rapid fire.
So Getaway
bolts.
Artist is getting a buff. This is too much to handle.
Titan's about being
Too much
this
Destiny
unstoppable freight
info.
train. It's about this constant movement. So we
Too many
gave
great
Titans a new
things
movement
happening in
option.
this game.
Something that we felt like is going to be competitive in this new environment of air dodges and air slams. That's a new ability called Thruster. And it's all in first person. It's all very much in the heat of the moment. You see it happen. Its whole
That actually looked
property
kinda
is
cool.
like rush down or get away.
I think it's been in the game
to
technically.
masses. There's
Was
gonna
it not
be
part of the
new
game? I
melee
think it was part of an
ability called
exotic. I don't
Thunderclap,
remember.
which is like an amazing thing where he like charges his fist of super flashy. It's our first ever charge melee, so you hold down the button, and as that cocks back and charges up, you'll end up doing more damage and getting a little bit more range. And speaking of like the whole goal of deleting things, I believe in PvP a full charge is a one-shot kill.
It is. Oh yeah.
That's
it's
better
little
than a
skillful
shoulder
to, like,
charge.
pull off because you're gonna have to really read your opponent here. The whole through line with Arc is like, it really isn't that complicated. It's move fast, hit hard, and stay alive.
What I'm most excited about in Season of Plunder is that this is really a season.
Wait, hold on. Go back. That shank looks awfully familiar. Is that Saber 2? Is that what that one was called? Because I remember I think in Beyond Light, there was a Saber 10 somewhere. It was called Saber X. And I was wondering if it was like basically like a series of giant shanks that they've been making. So I wonder if this is another one of those Saber shanks. Because it looks
What I'm most excited
looks
about
very
in Season
similar
of
to Saber
Plunder
2.
is that this is really a season that has a sense of adventure. You're
Wonder
exploring
what happened to
the
Saber
system.
1.
You're looking for pirate treasure, pirate relics. You're seeing the world evolve in a way we
Those
haven't
skins
done
on the
before.
catches are
I
really
love that
cool.
with the activities in the season, like we just leaned really hard into the pirate fantasies. I love that we have your own catch. I love that you're tracking down buried treasure and then going after the pirate leaders in their caves.
The interesting thing about Destiny is we're not just a fantasy game or a sci-fi game. We're kind of a blend of both. We take inspiration when we
They're
say
about to go
pirate, with old world
cyberpunk in the
pirates
next
that you would see
expansion.
Traditionally, back in the 17 and 1800s, we have like a flintlock pistol. We have an exotic fusion
Flintlock
rifle that plays different
pistol.
than fusion rifles you've ever seen before.
It's a
Flintlock
blunderbuss
pistol, we have
fusion
an exotic
rifle.
Fusion rifle that plays different than fusion rifles you've ever seen before.
It's just like end to end, just really leaning into that.
It's literally
spirit
a
of,
fusion
the
rifle,
pirate
but it has a
adventure.
blunderbuss.
But let's also make it so that new players coming in can actually jump in and get started. The gift of the Thunder Gods is a starter kit. It's a set of armor, it's a Thunderlord exotic weapon.
So jump in, join your friends, set sail, become the captain, and build your crew today in Destiny.
Why are they showing the dreadnought? Oh, okay. This is it. It's King's Fall. I finally get to play King's Fall. Oh God, go back. There it is. Touch of Malice right there. That's, oh my God. This is too much. This is too much Destiny in one day. Touch of Malice is back. I think is that Necrochasm? I think that's Necrochasm from the Dark Below. Or maybe that's just the weapon style. That just might be the style of weapons for the raid. Holy shit! Look at that big chungus. The dick wall. Oh, and you can now use stasis to walk across too. That's gonna be cool. The king retakes his throne. Oh my God. That's gonna be amazing. King's Fall. Hold on. Just that last little scene is incredible. The 26th, so this Friday, actually.
Man, it is so
Holy
awesome
shit.
seeing King's Fall return to Destiny.
I feel like I'm gonna have a
Actually,
stroke. There's
King's Fall was
just
the
too
first
much
thing
to
I got to
handle.
work on at Bungie. And I'm thrilled that a whole new generation of Guardians will get to experience this refreshed and reloaded showdown with the Taken King.
So, we've shown you Lightfall. We've shown you the new damage type, Strand. We've shown you some of the deeper changes to the game that we're going to be making throughout the next year. But we have one more thing that we are excited to announce today.
Destiny is coming to the Epic Game Store
Oh, for fuck's sake.
today.
Well, I could skip that.
Vault of Glass and
To the same stories for us.
they shared stories about playing the Vault of Glass and how much they enjoy the social experiences in Destiny. And I got to talk about the summer of Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 5.
They're doing a Fortnite collab, I can tell.
These new in the
Yep, there it is. Oh, wait. Oh, Fall Guys. Wait, no, that was Fall. That's in Fortnite. Ladies and gentlemen, Discount Zavala. They're doing... Oh, okay, so they have a ghost shell in Fall Guys. Actually, that's kind of adorable. I like that. Yep. That's why we're getting these dumb-looking Fortnite-esque masks. Or helmets or whatever those are. The Warlock one looks awful. It's just gross. I do not like it. Okay, so we got the Exo Stranger, Ikora, and Zavala in Fortnite. Cool. Oh! Oh, and those are swords. So I got the Titan Sword, Black Talon, and I forgot what that one's called. Literally everyone used it for like a year. Lament. Those are like the weapon picks. Oh my god, and Guardian Beans! They're so cute! Okay, I like the collab better in Fall Guys, which is really sad. Yep, we got Sparrow gliders. Okay, that's available today. The Ghost Fish! Is that the backpack, basically? Look at it! Oh my god, it's so cute! And then there's a ghost backpack as well. That's available September. Okay, next month. And those, I'm assuming, are collaborations with Fortnite. Wait. What did that say? Claim the anniversary pack for free. I don't know how I feel about that, but whatever. Well, I don't know how I feel about that, but
a few years
whatever.
ago, we shared our plans for the Light and Darkness saga.
Are they going to show something
This
for
journey, years
the
in
final
making,
shape?
is coming to an end. Since we started charting our own course,
I thought they were about to say they're going to
we've
show
been
something for
building
Lightfall
this
or for
story across
the final
5
shape.
years of expansions since the first pyramid ship emerged in Shadowkeep and we first spoke to the darkness. Then, across Beyond Light.
So I didn't know this
when we
until
first
recently. This moment right here in Shadowkeep is when she discovered stasis. When the ball in her hand turns into a crystal,
then
that's
across Beyond
stasis.
Light, the Witch Queen.
That was
and
a really
coming up
cool
in
foreshadow
Lightfall in the final
that I didn't
shape,
know about.
We're building towards a climactic collision between the powers of light and dark.
We've also been working on the Destiny engine behind the scenes, preparing our technology and our game to last for many, many years to come. Because Destiny 2 is not going anywhere, and neither are your expansions. We want this story, since we first communed with the darkness on the moon, to be fully playable, start to finish. And we're happy to announce
Wait, what?
today that we are not planning to sunset any
Oh.
more expansions.
Okay. That's great news. That means Shadowkeep is not going away.
We want the Destiny universe to grow, and we're going to continue to do
Oh, that's
everything
incredible
that
news.
we can behind the scenes to keep that possible.
Everyone
within
in
our
the
game.
community is going to rejoice over
But
that.
enough about the distant future. Let's talk about today.
Let's just hope that
The
doesn't
best
cause
day all year
like
to
big
jump into
problems
Destiny.
for their
Yes.
updates in the future.
Because if you're looking to catch up, right now,
All Destiny expansions free to play, limited time only.
All
Oh, okay. So Shadowkeep, Beyond Light, and the Witch Queen are free for a limited time.
Expansions.
That's
are free
really
to play
great marketing
for this
right there.
entire week.
This
on
whole
every
week?
platform for everyone.
Right now,
Does that include the
Season of
seasons?
Plunder is live, and the Helm's got a set of supercharged art gear
I need to,
for anyone looking
I
to
need
catch
to
up on the
fucking download the update.
Destiny is live on the Epic Game Store. You can download it for free, and you can get the 30th anniversary pack as your welcome gift.
And if you liked what you saw about the future, right now, pre-orders for Lightfall are live on all platforms. And anyone who purchases
That literally looks like not Destiny. Does it not look like Destiny? It's my grammar is really bad here. It doesn't look like Destiny. That's how incredible it looks. It looks like a cyberpunk setting. Like you're playing Destiny in cyberpunk in Night City. And there's literal like cybernetic humans almost. Oh, I noticed something in the top left. Osiris is right there. What does that mean? And then in the middle is Callus on the left, and then on the right is the Witness, and on the far right is the I forgot the name, the Cloud people.
is the annual pass.
Osiris is making a return in Lightfall. I am calling it right now.
Gets the exotic auto rifle Quicksilver Storm today.
Today is a perfect day to play Destiny.
So we'll see you in game.
Good. Please end early because I need to get a coffee. Quicksilver Storm. Oh, they said it's an auto rifle. Okay.
When they see this glorious end, they will come for us.
That's the Dreaming City right there. Oh, well, I mean, they probably just cut to the Dreaming City there.
What is the human word?
Pirates.
I'm not a fan of the Fortnite collab. I think it looks ugly as hell. Except for the ghost fish and the ghosts. But the Fall Guys collab is actually pretty cute. I like it.
Let them come and see. What they do.
This is actually great.
That is who they
This is fucking fantastic. I cannot wait. I have to wait 6 months though. All right. Give me a couple minutes because I need a coffee. And then I'll be right back. I also need to remake that thumbnail now that I have an actual image to put on it. All right. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I got my coffee. I gotta make this thumbnail really quick. Actually, I don't really need to remake it. It's already sitting there. I just need to replace the background image with the screenshot I took. And in the meantime, let's see if the update has gone live. Is Bungie dot? It looks like dim is down. Sadly, I didn't get to. Oh, here we go. Maybe. No, dim is down. Damn it! I was gonna try to grab a couple more weapons. Okay. Yeah, maintenance just started 4 minutes ago. That's sad. Big sad, but oh well. I think the update doesn't go live until literally at the release of the season. So let me open up this Photoshop and finish this thumbnail. Where is it? There it is. All right. Holy crap. I'm having a hard time to put together words that describe how I feel right now because holy shit. That was a lot of information to take in. Here, I might as well just show what I'm doing. Might as well. I feel like I'm gonna have a stroke any moment just from how much, just by how much information I just took in, because this game is surpassing every bar that is created up to date. Why is Josh playing Red Dead Online? Get the fuck off Red Dead Online. There are fucking space pirates out there. All right, so we got Season 19, which is going to be pirate themed, which I never thought Destiny would ever go that far into the pirate stuff because Season of the Plunder now, because the Fallen are naturally a pirate themed faction. Season of the Plunder. I need to move this down though, that's the problem. Because oh, I guess I don't need to put Season of the Plunder there because it's right there. There we go. I never really thought that Destiny would go back into like the pirate stuff because we're already so deep into the Light and Darkness saga, where these like intermission feeling seasons, like Season of the Plunder, they feel kind of out of place, but because it's related to Aramis, I feel like it's kind of needed because she's been kind of sitting in the background. She hasn't done anything. Like really, there was not really that big of a threat from her, and they really didn't handle Aramis well. Like she was a very poorly written boss, and it wasn't until Season of the Chosen where the seasonal or like the current antagonist actually felt real. It felt good. It felt well written. Keitel was an amazing boss and arguably way better than Aramis, and to an extent kind of better than Oryx in a way. Keitel was the first one where like I thought this is the pinnacle of Destiny writing, and ever since then, since Season of the Chosen, Lost, Arrivals, every story beat has surpassed the bar, especially with Witch Queen. And Aramis needs a redemption arc. Not to forgive her for what she's done, because she kind of helped corrupt some Guardians with darkness, and also killed a lot of innocent Elixni. But a redemption arc for her character, her story, for her writing, essentially. She's gonna die, that's for sure. She has to die at this point. Otherwise, she's gonna be pulling a Taniks if she somehow survives the season. I need to export this. Does that look good? Do I need to... I think I need to darken it a little bit. It's just too dark. Just a tiny bit. And then the highlights are too bright. It's a cool looking image though. I like it. It's crazy to think we're going from pirates. Hold on, let's go back to the beginning of Witch Queen. At the beginning of Witch Queen, we went from now the light is kind of not on our side, and it never really has been because anyone can get the light, even our enemies. To now our nightmares are literally living things that are trying to. Well, I don't think they're living, but they're literally actual, like a physical thing that is trying to haunt us. And the whole previous season was basically a group therapy session. That's what it was. Now we're going into pirates this season, or pirate themes. We're bringing back old characters like Aramis, Mithrax, the Drifter, Eidos, Spider, which is probably the reason why they got rid of him, because they knew he was going to be necessary for this, and they didn't want to have to write Mara Sov killing him into the story. I wonder what next season's going to be about, though, because it has to connect this pirate themed story with Aramis to Lightfall, which right now is looking very cyberpunk themed. It just doesn't look like it's Destiny. The destination is so foreign. I don't think they could have picked a theme or a color palette or design for this location that could have been further away from being Destiny, essentially. What I would define as Destiny. Well, I gotta export this baby. It's gotta be a JPEG because YouTube does not like big thumbnails. And if you're wondering what that program is, it is called GIMP 2. I know, strange name, but it's actually really, really useful. Very good. If you know Photoshop skills, you will know how to use GIMP 2. Might take some getting used to, but it's a free alternative, and I really enjoy it. I am waiting for this download. I should probably just put it on the screen. And that way I can change the thumbnail. Nope, that's the wrong one. Today's stream. Why is this not up here? Did I move this? There we go. Much better. Beautiful thumbnail. I just can't get over the Strand super. Hold on, I gotta move my mic a bit. Okay, so my predictions for Lightfall over the last few months have changed a bit, but I knew that because we got stasis in Beyond Light, that if we didn't get a new stasis or a new subclass before the final shape, then hold on, let me reword this. So we got stasis in Beyond Light. I knew that if we did get another subclass, another darkness subclass before the final shape, that means we are going to lose our light abilities. And I think the beginning of the final shape is when we lose our light abilities. That's where it's going to happen, at the very beginning. So we're going to get a new subclass in Lightfall called Strand, which looks incredible. And maybe there'll be a new one in the final shape, because if we lose our light abilities, if the last city falls, which is also one of my predictions, if the last city falls, which I don't think is going to happen in Lightfall, I think that's something that's going to happen at the beginning of the final shape. If the Traveler runs away like it is predicted to in multiple of the timelines that LC Bray told us about. Brandon, it better be a cube. Hi. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a cube. Is the update live? I don't like it. No, it's not yet. I'm gonna wait. So we're getting the new super subclass like I knew we were gonna get, almost like 100% guaranteed. That means we're gonna lose our light abilities in the final shape, or possibly, I'm not entirely sure. The Traveler is gonna either run away or be destroyed. The last city's gonna be destroyed. We're gonna get a new what's it called? Social area. So the tower will be gone. Maybe we'll get the farm back. Who knows? I think at this point it's safe to say that the Veiled, the fifth race that was supposed to be in Destiny 2, is basically non-existent. I don't think the Veiled is going to be a thing because at this point we know what the driving force is behind the darkness, and it's the Witness. And it doesn't seem like there are any more of his species. I think he might be the last one. I think canonically he is the last one. Just like how Rolk was the last Lubraean. And I mistakenly thought that the Tormentors in the trailer were Lubraeans. They are not. They're just... They look like Lubraeans. That's what they look like. But they're like a whole different entity. Which is cool. I'm glad they're bringing in a new type of mini-boss. I miss the feeling of when we first got champions or when the wanted enemies first showed up, because those mini bosses were fun at first, but they kind of got stale over time. And having the Tormentors come in would be really great. And hopefully they're not like champions. I hope they're a completely different mechanic. Alright, it should be live now. Might have to force close Steam a couple times. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. That's how it was for Solstice. It just wouldn't show up. I didn't get the update till like 5 minutes later. It was really annoying. I can't wait to use my new super in Lightfall. I can't wait to use my new super today. Oh, the Long Dark got an update. The game I was playing yesterday. Come on. Come on. Where's the update? I feel like Cartman waiting for the freaking Wii to release in South Park in that one episode. And he accidentally went forward in time because he's an idiot. Let's close Chrome. I don't know why I have it open. Brandon, did you see the message in Discord? Did you get your rewards from last season? From Season of the Risen? Because you can get them through the app now. Basically, just because I don't like grabbing my exotics for whatever reason, because I think they're kind of worthless. I usually wait till the end of the next season, because then they store up the last seasonal, the last season pass from the previous season. So I just save up my exotics for there. And actually, it is kind of smart to leave your exotics there for the next season, because those exotics don't have a level. It's based on whatever level you are. So you can actually use that to level the next season. I need to change the thumbnail of the YouTube video. This is not updating, is it? Come on. I don't understand why it takes forever to show up. Bungie said what was released. Oh, also, I don't think they mentioned it in the actual showcase. Lightfall releases February 28th, 2023, which makes sense because this expansion was delayed until February. So I'm okay with that because I'm already expecting this year to be rather full of content, like from new games. Like this year, for me personally, was Dying Light 2, The Witch Queen, Saints Row, and the expansions or the expeditions for Fallout 76, and The Forest, Sons of the Forest. The upgrade was, I mean, it's always released at exactly 12 Central, but it doesn't go through Steam sometimes. Like I have to restart Steam multiple times. See, it's just not. Oh, there we go. Got it. Mother fudger. Yeah, it's downloading Destiny 2 update. All right, time to get our pirate on. I love it. There was a moment in the showcase for Season of the Plunder where it was clear that they were taking a jab at Sea of Thieves because of like one of the text, the text that they put on screen. I feel like this is gonna be very Sea of Thieves like, and 3 new activities. That sounds awesome. One of them is like basically putting together a map that you have to collect the pieces to, which is really cool. That's what I thought Lost Sectors were gonna be. I thought they were gonna be something that you have to actually like go look for and discover. But Lost Sectors were just kind of meh to me. They were boring. YouTube's. Hurry up, update. Get in. I need to get in queue. It's 8 gigabytes? 7.5 gigabytes. I should have restarted my internet before this. My internet's been acting up lately. It's gonna be a little bit. Oh, and I need to start working on the guide. Oh, God. Brandon, were you gonna join me tomorrow? Or tonight? I mean, for Saints Row? That's what I meant. Let's fix that thumbnail. From far away, this thumbnail looks like it's from the marketing material for Battlefield 2042. Just because of the color palette. I don't know why. It just looks like it is. But it's not. Clearly not. Is it really going to take that long to download? I think I might just end the stream here shortly and see if it'll download faster. That might be better. Alright. It looks like there's a few people watching. Please, don't go away, I guess. I'm going to end the stream for a little bit to get this downloaded because it's saying it's going to take like 20-something minutes. And I don't want to wait that long. I think my internet's just taking a shit or something. So I'll be right back with a fresh stream. Okay, bye. Oh, don't forget to leave a like and a comment.